It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. Andy O'Reilly, Dave Keckley, shimmying and shaking. I don't know why, but
It's Monday.
Yeah?
Great day. Love Mondays.
Well, I disagree.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm still
Start of a
sore
new
from Saturday.
Really? What?
Dude, you go stand on a street corner for, what was I there, 4.5, 5 hours collecting money for the kids? That's what I do. I give, and when I can't give, I give more.
Why didn't you just bring a
and
stool
then I went
to
and
sit
watched
on?
a parade, which, unbeknownst to me, was a little bit longer of a parade than I thought any parade should ever have been allowed to be.
Well, you're walking, you're not running.
At the end of the parade, you walk back to where you came from. Yeah.
You're walking, you're not running.
But still.
It's hard walking. I got to move my legs and stuff.
I know.
It's really difficult.
I need a Pope-mobile.
Yeah.
For parade.
You need one of those. You need one of those scooters.
No, I need a Pope-mobile. I need one of those with a big glass thing around me and all that.
And doing this.
Greetings. Actually, I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but we're marching in this parade, which starts in Whitehall. You got to go all the way down across the river into Montague. So, I mean, this is a two-city parade, okay? It's not like one of these, Conklin things where you go just past the bar and then into the bar.
Yeah.
No, sir, this is two major cities.
Right.
Okay, it's a big deal. Big thing. We're walking along. We're right in the middle of downtown Whitehall, and the parade entry in front of us is walking their dog. The dog stops. Craps right in the middle of the parade route. Right in the middle of the street.
Hey, that's part of parade. The atmosphere. Little dog feces, little horse feces, whatever. You expect that.
The dog's like,
Oh, lovely. Sorry I missed out on it. I was really
nice
close.
And then we did hockey. And what'd you do this weekend? I'm interested.
It was a relaxing weekend with Max. Just chilled out, watched some football, played a little catch in the backyard, played some video games.
All right.
Made him read books. It was a nice, relaxing couple of days. I feel re-energized. I feel rejuvenated. Yeah.
Good for you.
All is well.
Well, then start your news, and I will sit here in amazement at that voodoo that you do. Here's my interested face.
That's very good. I almost believe it.
Okay.
Just try and hold that. Try and hold that through there.
Okay.
Say, no, I do the chin. I'm going
to do a few of these, too, while you're doing the news. I'm going to go,
Okay. Now, don't forget. See, this is a good one, too.
Oh, I know. You've been working on your poses.
Yeah. And rub the forehead, especially when you're like us and you have shaved heads. It looks way more.
I'm Dave. How can I look more intellectual now that I'm on camera for the news?
All right. Senator Lindsey Graham said on Sunday that a preemptive war with North Korea is becoming more likely. Graham warned that the rogue nation's missile development is an increasing threat to the West. Graham went on to say that the Pentagon should pull the families of American military personnel from South Korea. There are currently close to 29,000 troops stationed in South Korea. I never know what to make of these threats. I don't know if they're real, if they're perceived. I've never been as worried about like North Korea or what's going on with Russia as I am about radical Islamic terrorism, just because communists are atheists and they have more of an interest in self-preservation than the terrorists do. So, North Korea, I'm still not as scared. Sorry, Lindsey Graham, I'm not as scared. It doesn't. Maybe I'm being ignorant. Maybe I'm being willfully ignorant. I don't know.
Could be.
What about you?
Could it be just time for us to strike up another war? Because that seems to be what we do.
Well, here's the you got to do something with North Korea, because this has been kicked. This has been a can that's been kicked down the road for over 25 years. We are in part responsible for it, so we have to deal with it in some way. But you always got to be careful when you're dealing with a perceived crazy guy. But I don't think he's crazy enough to basically commit suicide. I don't.
Okay.
Once again, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I don't think he is. State's minimum wage is set to increase next month. Yay, we're all getting a raise.
No, you're not.
The bump will raise the minimum 35 cents from $8.90 to $9.25 an hour. This is the third and final increase approved by the state legislature in 2014. So that's it for now. There's no more increases, at least on the docket. We'll see if that changes over the next couple of years, or when Andy O'Reilly gets.
I would say that for a minimum wage job, for starter jobs, for young people that are just getting started, I would say that's okay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's what I was making $3.35 an hour when I started a minimum wage.
Right. Way back when.
For jobby jobs.
Yeah.
I still think we need to do a little bit better.
Well. Yeah, I think it depends on the job.
Honestly,
it depends on the.
And I don't want you to tell me exactly how much you make, but if I get in the ballpark, would you agree to talk about it? Do you make more than $15 an hour?
Yes, I do.
You do. Okay, yes, so there you go.
I do.
In my mind, that's a livable wage. Mm-hmm. You can get by on that with 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I make more than that. But you're worth what somebody is willing to pay you. It depends on the job. It depends on what you do. I am in part responsible for my perceived low wages because I'm not the guy that makes a lot. I'm not the squeaky wheel. I don't complain enough. I think that's part of my problem. I don't make demands.
Right,
and that's kind of on me. But yeah, you're worth this whole overpaid, underpaid. You're worth what somebody is willing to pay you, and if you don't make noise about it, or if but you got to make a career change. You got to do something, or supplement your income with something else.
The entire working force has been conditioned to sit down, shut up, and take what they've been given. It's been going on for quite some time. Okay, it's control through business, and it's got people to the point now where the job insecurity is to the point where nobody dares say anything about it, and it's ground to a halt. It's not good. I mean, people are not making enough money compared to what the level of business is. Did you watch CBS Sunday Morning this week?
No, I don't watch CBS Sunday Morning ever.
Well, you should. So. You should start because it's really the
is
best
Charles
thing
Kuralt is Charles Kuralt still working there?
But anyway, Warren Buffett was on, and he was talking about the whole trickle-down effect and everything like that. It's Warren Buffett, okay? Mm-hmm. Guy's got some money.
Yeah.
And he talked specifically about how the whole trickle-down thing was supposed to work, and it doesn't. It's all trickled up over the last 30 years.
Okay.
And it's trickle-down just hasn't worked, and it's not going to work. So everybody out there making $10 to $12 an hour and 40 hours a week, and we wonder why the economy's not moving the way it should. We wonder why, especially in Muskegon. I mean, people here, there's $10 an hour jobs everywhere you turn. But if you get a $10 an hour job, you're going to make $400 a week. Then your taxes are going to get taken out. Then your child care is going to get taken out. Then you're going to have to pay for groceries, car repairs, hospitals, all that other kind of stuff. There's just not enough left.
I think wondering.
It's got to be better.
I'm wondering how far we are away, and it seems like we're farther away than we should be because the unemployment rate is low. It's still low, but how far are we away from what's the word? It's not a mandatory wage. They were talking about this like when we have more. I'm blanking on what it is. The technology advances to the point where so many of these jobs we're not going to need them.
Right.
So there's going to be basically a standardized wage that everybody gets because so many jobs are going to eventually become obsolete, especially manufacturing, especially once driverless cars become normal. And that takes away all your delivery jobs. We're going to have a standardized wage at some point. That's been speculated from both. And I've heard conservatives and liberals talk about that in the future. And now I don't know how far that future is away or when we're ever going to be there. But I think especially when it comes to like manufacturing, those jobs are gone. They're not coming back. Let's not pretend they are.
I'm not saying they are. But I'm simply saying that we need to focus on getting people to a livable wage and a tax bracket that the middle class can afford. I mean, it's just things just aren't going in the right direction right now. They're not.
Okay, I'm going to put my intellectual. Like, what do you think about the idea of a basically a standardized wage where we're all making X amount regardless?
In communist country.
Yeah, that's what and I think people need it, no matter what happens as far as technology with some of these jobs going away, you're going to have to do something. And that's what I worry about that down the road where we're all just going to get lazy, fat, and stupid. I really like over the next 20, 30 years. Like it's going to become like idiocracy.
Mm-hmm.
Like where it's
20 or 30 years from now, I mean, we're laying the groundwork for it here, so that's important.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that we need to worry about the immediates right now.
Yeah.
We need to make a better wage. Simple enough.
Yeah, we'll see. The Muskegon Lumberjacks have now won at 2 of 3 following a 5-game losing streak. Jacks top Central Illinois 5-2. Lumberjacks now sit in 8th place in the Eastern Conference. Lions get bounced by Baltimore 37-20. The Pontiac Silverdome fails to implode. That was all the rage on social media. Can't get that right.
Nope.
Wow. Michigan State hammers Nebraska in their Big Ten opener in men's college hoops 86-57. Both Michigan and Michigan State going bowling. Michigan gets the bid to the Outback Bowl on January 1st. They'll take on South Carolina. Sparty heading to the Holiday Bowl against Washington State on December 28th. There's a little bit of controversy involved with this because Michigan got the better bowl from a standpoint of, but they're 8-4 unranked against an 8-4 South Carolina team unranked. Both Michigan State and Washington State ranked teams playing in the Holiday. There's more interest in Michigan. Michigan is one of the flagship programs in college football, but it's like D'Antonio said, we'll just focus on continuing to beat Michigan, which they've done 8 out of the last 10 years. 8 out of the last 10 years, they've had a better record than Michigan, and it's amazing. Michigan gets a better bowl. I'm not as a state fan.
Do me a favor. Go back to the Lions.
Lions lost 37-20.
What's that do for them in the playoffs?
They're still in the wild card hunt. It all depends on how healthy Matt Stafford got injured. It all depends on how unhealthy he is. Final 4 in college football announced. It's Clemson, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Alabama, not Ohio State, gets the 4th bid. That caused some controversy. Not to me. You want to get into the football playoff, Ohio State, don't get your ass kicked by 30 at Iowa. Okay, you don't lose by 5 touchdowns to Iowa and whine about not getting in the playoff. So there you go. That's 4. That's it. I'm done. I have nothing more to say.
You sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. Is there something you wanted to talk about? I don't know. No, we done?
Good.
We good to end this then?
You good?
Yeah, I think so.